All right, Maurice, I'm rolling the die and you invent a story. Three. What story are you going to invent to the buoy with the number 3? Hi, I'm Frederic. I'm with the Wooden Fellows, and we welcome you to the Petit Refuge. Our first series was about the art of slowing down, to help us better notice little things around us. Our second series was around questioning, so we can better engage with others. And today we are introducing our third series about the art of imagining. So you saw us with Maurice at the beginning, um, starting a new story. So today we are exploring imagination and how to invent stories on the spot. And so, why inventing stories and why unleashing our imagination? Well, when you invent stories with a young child or with a friend or by yourself, even, something magical happens. Yeah, you agree? Thanks, Maurice. So you're not just entertaining, you are building creativity, problem solving, and you are developing stronger bonds with the person with you. You are modeling that ideas can come from anywhere, like a sleeve from an old shirt that becomes a hat. And you're practicing something that we may all need more of, the courage to create something without knowing exactly where you are going. And so, whether you have young children in your life, living with you or nearby, or visiting from time to time, or whether you are someone who just loves imagination, this is for you. So, how do you actually invent a story? So, there are many different ways. But today, and as a start, um, Maurice helped me out, and we decided to keep things simple and focus on 3 things. So, the first one is the character. So, who is in your story? Um, Maybe a sheep or a pig, a rock. Then you need to think about the plot. What happens? What is going to happen? And so think about that. Maybe there is a problem or a challenge. Maybe the pig is lost, or maybe the rock needs a friend. Yeah, could that work? Yeah. And then 3, you want to keep your audience with you. So there is usually an element of surprise. That's what may make people giggle or feel a little scared. You're scared. There is no reason to be scared right now. So you may want to add a twist and make a big deal of it. And so that's it to start. Characters, plot, surprise. And then use your imagination to add as many details as you want. So now, if you're thinking, that sounds great, but I am not creative, well, don't you worry, because we created a guide to help. So first, you can use the I'm stuck table, and there is a link in the description. So if you are feeling stuck, you can close your eyes and point randomly at the table. So you let your finger pick for you, or you can just look at the option and choose one. Second, we encourage you to roll some dice throughout your story and work these numbers into your tale. So you got three, maybe there are 3 wishes, or 5, maybe 5 beautiful doors. And so the numbers add instant magic, and a little bit of structure. And finally, you can use our story loop, again, with the link in the description. And so this helps you structure your story and decide if it ends or if it keeps on going. So the loop has 5 stations. First, like everything is normal. Then a problem appears. So your character takes action. And then the problem is solved. Everything is fine. But then a surprise twist appears. And so you can end your story there with whatever conclusion you want, or a hint of mystery. Or that surprise can lead to another story, and the adventure continue. And stories can loop forever, or you can wrap them up whenever you feel like it. It's up to you. So are you ready to see how it would work? Alright, so let's pretend we are in the kitchen. Right, and we just baked something, and now we just have to wait. So what could we do? Right, we can roll the dice and invent a story in the kitchen that includes the number 1. So it could be the story of 1 cup, or maybe 1 bug catcher. What do you think, Maurice? You ready? Right, now let's pretend we are outside and we just came back from this long walk. So we need a little bit of a break. Let's roll the die, or 2 dice, it's up to you. And now we have to invent a story using things from outside with the number 2. So I don't know, maybe it could be the story of 2 rocks who want to go on an adventure. What did you think, Maurice? Oh, you have another idea? Let's model how we can use our table and our story loop. Okay? Yeah. All right. So we can still use our dice with the number 2. And we are currently in the workshop, so we have a lot of items that we could use. But still, we're feeling a little stuck. So the first thing you can use is our table. And so, Maurice, you want me to do it? Alright, so I close my eyes. Alright. So here is the problem we need to include in our story. There is a tiny cat that needs help. Okay? Do you think we can come up with a story with a tiny cat needing help? Alright. And we can maybe, feeling still a little stuck, okay, we can pick something else. Oh, the location. And the location is a little village. So we have a tiny cat, and a tiny cat needs help in a village. One more. Oh, and the village is by the ocean. You start thinking of ideas? I think I do. Alright. So we can also use a story loop. And so we can start with once upon a time there was a tiny cat that was so beautiful. He was very colorful. Oh, you'd prefer it to be gray? Yeah, Maurice is too triste. He loves everything in black and white. So let's change a little bit our story. It is going to be the story of a very tiny cat, and the tiny cat is gray. And then you move on. Uh-oh. Something is going to happen to the tiny gray cat. What could it be, Maurice? So stories are everywhere. Waiting in the rocks you find, or some cups in your kitchen, maybe some buttons in your drawer. And so we hope this video inspire you to invent stories wherever you go, on your own, during quiet moments, with a child, with a friend, by yourself. So the most important thing is just to begin, just say once upon a time, or something else, but see where it takes you. So download the free story invention guide at the link below. And if you would like a little help getting started, but remember, you already have everything you need: your imagination, your curiosity, and the courage to create. All right, Maurice, are you going to get back to your story with the buoy? I think they are waiting for you. Thanks for slowing down with us today. Let's do it again next time.